Discipleship 24/7. It's been a while. I know we talked about the goals that you had for New Year's, new beginning. It's been a while. I stumbled on this passage in Proverbs chapter 3, verses 27, 28, and I think it's like a missionary passage. You know, we're supposed to do the Great Commission to share Christ. You know, it says, therefore go and make disciples and baptize them in, all nations, and really, really share the gospel. That's the Great Commission. And I was reading Proverbs, and this passage, I kind of chuckled a little bit. Don't mean to, but doing ministry for so many years that I've kind of see things a little differently. It's kind of like it's like, hey, this is possible today. Because when you read the passage, it talks about if you have the opportunity to help somebody. And, for example, you have something like in your pocket, like extra money to buy someone lunch or to take them out to lunch, or they ask to borrow something, and you have that in your pocket. But Proverbs 3, 27, 28 says, well, you tell them to check with you tomorrow when it's in your pocket. Kind of chuckle a little bit. Don't mean to be mean about it, but I kind of chuckle because it's like, wait a minute. I think sometimes in this world, that still exists. People have the opportunity to help somebody, and yet they, tell them like Proverbs, hey, go check with me tomorrow, get back with me later, don't bother me, not now. And I think, with this passage, we can focus on being a missionary right at home if we look at that passage. And it's something that we can all do. We can all just, take a moment and say, hey, wait a minute, let's help someone. We have the resources, we have the items, the supplies to make it happen, and yet we don't. And I just wanted to share that with you. I stumbled on this, and I was talking with last week in my youth group that I teach, that we were looking at how to be more missionary. And it starts right here in our home. It starts with us that realizing that we have spiritual gifts that God's given us. Why keep those spiritual gifts to ourselves? Why hold on to stuff? If we have a gift of art, if we have a gift of singing, if we have a gift of musical talent, we need to use those gifts and still shine the light of Christ. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great week, blessed week, and just wanted to share that with you. Proverbs chapter 3, verses 27, 28. This is Discipleship 24/7.